Good morning and welcome back to the Men's Roller Derby World Cup 2016 live from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. My name's Panda.
I'm Bob Noxious.
An incredible day that we had yesterday. Day one saw an amazing load of action on the tracks. It was just phenomenal. I mean, moving into day two, we're going to see more of the same again. We're in pool play currently, which means that we are running 30-minute games, single-period games, up until the last game of the day when we're going to have a full-length game on each track at 7 and 7:15, but we'll talk about that in a little while. So we're going to recap some information about the groups and the standings from each of the teams for you before we head over onto track two for Spain versus Wales.
All right. Well, for all of those of you who are out there waiting and excited to find out how your teams are doing, we have 4 pools, each with 5 teams. As Panda had said, these are 30-minute round-robin games, and the top two based on score and/or point differential to come out of each pool will automatically advance to the knockout phase, which basically means that they are still in competition for the Men's Roller Derby World Cup. The 3 that don't make it from each pool have plenty of games to play yet. They will play positional games, and when we're done, we should have a full ranking of all 20 of our participants. Let's start with the red pool. Finland, who had a very good Thursday, sits in a good spot at 2-0. Ireland is at 1-2. Japan's at 0-2. Scotland is at 1-2, and the USA is at 2-0. They have not lost a game, and because of the large difference point differential in their victories, they are pretty well locked in and can expect to move on to the knockout phase. The other 4, they're still fighting, and some of these games are being played right now, and it's going to make a difference. Orange group, Argentina, and we want to thank all our friends from Argentina for tuning in such quantities. Argentina is at 2-1 right now. They sit in a good spot to potentially take the second. They actually sit in a good spot to be one of the top 2 at this point. They've got one more game to play against Sweden yet. Chile at 0-3 is mathematically eliminated from the knockout round. However, they will continue to play for position. England has had a great Thursday. They are 2-0 right now, and really are in the driver's seat for that group. We've got Italy at 1-1 and Sweden at 1-1. So we've got 2 teams that have an edge at the moment, but nothing that's a lock, with the exception of Chile being not qualifying for the knockout phase. Green group, Canada, 3-0, very strong showing. Spain in their first World Cup appearance, they are at 0-2, however, playing 2 very respectable games. Germany sits at 1-1. Mexico, an amazing story, at 1-2, having lost games to both Canada and Wales by about 30 points. They are still alive with one more game to go. Wales is at 1-1, and they've got 2 games to play yet today as well. Australia, they came, they saw, they kicked people's butts. They are at 3-0. They have absolutely decimated everybody they played. Much different looking team than 2014.
Highest point differential on the board across all of the groups as well for Team Australia.
Amazing. Belgium sits at 1-1. They're still in contention. France, they're not pulling any punches either. France, with potentially the second best point differential, they sit at 2-0, and they are playing right now in a game that will determine whether or not, if they win this next game, they are in. The Netherlands at 0-2, unfortunately, is mathematically eliminated from the knockout phase. However, they will continue to play for position. And the same goes with Puerto Rico at 0-3. And that's where the groups sit right now.
Cool. So we're going to be heading over to track 2. We're going to see Spain taking on Wales for game number 26. Can you believe we've already had 25K?
I know.
All right, so we're going to hand over to our colleagues over on track 2. Thank you so much for joining us. Enjoy your day.
All right, I'm going to watch a little bit of this game and see if I can start snapping up some interviews for you.
Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to day 2 of the Men's Roller Derby World Cup 2016 here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. I am King Crazy, joined by the fantastic
Julius Leeser.
So we have the pleasure of you. The first game of the morning, we'll see in red Team Spain, and they will be up against the boys in green, which are Team Wales. So this is a green group matchup. Wales yesterday played 2, 1-1 against Mexico, lost against Canada. Spain, unfortunately, yet to register a win. So you would expect Wales to probably take the win on this. This is Spain's first time at a World Cup. Wales obviously were there 2 years ago in Birmingham. This is Spain's first time. So, whistle has gone. We have the first jammers on the line.
So out right now for Spain is going to be the Spaniard. Kubo will be the jammer. Perry Valari will be blocking Shinigami and Perez.
And for Team Wales starting up, we have Mainwaring, Jenkins, Clark, Burrows, and with the star is Phillips. So here we go, scrum start, line on the outside, and Ben Phillips gets through. First lead jammer. Star stash straight away, and it works very effectively. Spain release their jammer.
Spaniard is coming in. He's about a quarter way behind the pack right now, but he will be entering on his first scoring pass in a few seconds. Or not, it'll be called off. He got clotheslined by Perez, well, his own player, so no penalty. But
no, you don't get penalties for clotheslining your own team. So a couple of points picked up by Wales there.
Yeah, right now it's going to be... Oh, sorry, wait for the scoreboard to update, otherwise I'll jinx it.
So it looks like we do have a bit of a problem on the overlay on the time. We will try and keep you up to date as best as we can, but we can't see the game scoreboard from here, but we can on the feed. But it looks like it's not updated there either because the points haven't been put on. Yeah. Technical difficulties first thing in the morning. However, we have lead jammer number 13.
That is Senior Cavalera. Calavera.
And we have a Roller Derby Athletics Power Jam as number 254. That is Jones goes to the penalty box.
Oh, the Senior took a bit of a spill on the inside. Is coming in the back. The pack is stopped. Spain is up front or in the middle, I should say, ready to help him through and keep back any opposition from hurting him. However, number 26 from Wales, who is Swift, knocks him out to the outside. He's going to have to come in back. He does find a way on the outside. That is 5 points on the board for Spain.
Swift may have taken Jammer out, but he did it illegally. It's a forearms penalty, so he's gone sat in the box. So this Roller Derby Athletics Power Jam has really given Spain the chance to open it up.
Picking up another 5 points and calling it off. 10-point jam for Spain, putting them up ahead of Wales.
So this time we have number 19, that is Farron Ashby jamming for Wales.
And Kubo, number 44 for Spain. One Welsh blocker in the box. Oh, sorry, two. One standing, one sitting.
And as one of the Spanish blockers is playing in sunglasses.
He was doing that yesterday as well, is it Perez?
I'm not sure, can't see from here.
I'm 90% sure. So Wales taking lead. Oops.
Yeah, yes. It is lead. As a penalty was signalled on one of the Spanish blockers.
Yes.
So Farron Ashby is through. He has lead jammer, but he's got company.
So there's number 12 Perez going to the box for a multiplayer block. Wales is going to get in the pack, call it off. 4 points more on the board for Wales.
That's good work by Ashton at the back of the pack there, just managing to protect the points. So, Quad Skate Shop, because we love this game. Quad is Europe's original brick-and-mortar roller derby skate shop with the best selection and most stock on the continent. We know skates, so you don't have to. Our customer service is the best and on a level that only fellow skaters could provide. Come see us online or see us in store for all your derby needs.
Out on the line, Shinigami for Spain, and that is number 36, Phillips for Wales.
Clean up on turn 1.
I would say.
There's a multiplayer block assessed to somebody, but lead jammer goes to Ben Phillips. And star pass successfully completed to number 44, Kubo.
Phillips is going to come through, getting past the Spaniard, the last Spanish blocker, picking up 4 points more for Wales. Now we have a tie game, 10-10.
10-10. So we'll have number 254, that is Jones with the star for Wales in the green.
56, Pere Bolari for Spain. So we still are on these 30-minute bouts. If this is your first time tuning in, timeouts, injuries, anything keeps the clock running.
And running away with lead jammer, that is Jones. The Jones boy.
Not terribly far behind is Bolari. Pack speeds up a little bit and then stops, so he's going to be able to meet them, but not in time to pick up any more points for Spain. 2 more on the board for Wales, however. Now a lead change after the 1 moment of points limbo.
Yes. We do actually have the overlay back up now, which is very nice.
Yeah, it's on time and being updated. I'm very excited for it.
Excited this time, jamming for Wales will be number 19, that is Ashby.
44 Kubo in red for Spain.
So it's a 4-on-3 pack advantage for Spain at the moment. So Kubo trying to make the most of that. As Ashby's forced to recycle all the way back. That was Perez, number 12, with the recycle.
Spain is going to take lead. That's Kubo up front.
Ashby still held up in the back as Kubo comes in. Ooh, there's all sorts going on there. We'll have to wait for the referees to see what happened. It is a low block penalty. So Kubo goes to the box. We have second roller derby athletics power jam of the day. So this jam will also go for the full 2 minutes now as Ashby completes his initial pass.
Pack at a standstill between 2 and 3. He's going to come in and see Spain trying to knock around their players and also avoid becoming points. Didn't quite work out. That is 5 on the board for Wales.
Pack call, that opens up. Ashby picks up another 5 points.
This power jam is over. Kubo is back in play and trying to make his way through a pretty thick set of Wales blockers.
So number 7 Butler was doing a good job there. Kubo gets his head down. He's going to the box to block him with a head. So that'll extend this roller derby athletics power jam. Oh, hang on. He's got to do a lap. He'd gone past the point of no return. So with less than 30 seconds on the jam clock, Wales will start the next jam on a roller derby athletics power jam.
Ooh.
It's a back block called there. The first was the back block for the hit on Butler. And then could have got a low block as well. He might end up with 2 for that. Yeah. No, there's a misconduct. The misconduct has been assessed on Ashby for, I'm assuming that's going to be charging, blocking a down skater.
I would say it's more than likely.
So, Brown Paper Tickets have been supporting roller derby for over a decade. We love this sport and are working towards help gear up the Women's League in Lebanon. You can make a difference for roller derby Beirut by visiting our donation page at Got Game Need Gear at brownpapertickets.com. So we've got everybody up at the Nerd Skates pivot line.
So since we were going to have a power start in favor of Wales, of course the Welsh jammer went to the box, so he'd immediately released Kubo on the jam whistle. So we see him back in play, and he is eligible for lead, of course.
But he's having a tough time. That was number 96. That was Hughes with the recycle. And Farron Ashby's out, and his lead jammer.
Looked like Clark was headed to the box for a low block. I think it's been retracted, and he's going back into the pack. Back behind a 3 wall of Spanish blockers.
Cubo just manages to dance past Hughes and Burrows. Oh, apex jump attempted. The Spaniard
Denied.
shut the door. But that was really nice. I don't know if you can see that on the feed, but at the end of the jam, there was a little sort of high five between the pair of them. It was
Yeah.
like, yeah, okay, you got me.
It's something I've mentioned before, and I remember this from last time as well. There's some really excellent sportsmanship between the teams here. So no matter how rough and tumble it may seem on the track, they're still really happy to be here and meet each other in that.
21 minutes to go. 37 for Wales in green, 12 for Spain in red. 36, Ben Phillips has the start for Wales.
And 13, Senor Calavera out for Spain.
So glad you're saying those names. You're doing much better than I would.
We do have a clean penalty box, so it is 5-on-5 out there.
Yeah, see how long that lasts now. We said it. And there we go.
Was it immediately? Yeah, that is number 8, Shinigami from multiplayer block.
No, it was
Oh,
actually...
sorry.
I
Oh, I thought I saw him going out.
No, it's Swift.
Yeah, sorry, my bad.
Swift.
I look down, I look up, it's changed. So the senior is...
And, oh, we have another roller derby athletics power jam. Senor Calavera, with the star in hand, had picked up a track cut. So this will give Ben Phillips the chance to extend the Welsh lead.
Joining him in the box is going to be Senera Hardcore. So it's putting Spain at a depleted pack.
I say the Welsh were trying to go number 8 there, Shinigami. But that's a big goat to try and stop.
Yeah. Back through the pack, 5 more points on the board for Wales, extending a pretty extraordinary lead already. Currently a 15-point jam. This power jam is finished. The senior is back in the pack. Goes in, meets up with the Wales contenders, gets knocked into the inside as they're cycling back, and cannonballs himself through. It looks like 2 skaters may have
We've got a
injured
couple of
their
injuries.
head, and it appears we are being called for injury. Again, the clock will not stop.
So what happened there, I'm not sure who the Spanish skater is that is down. He came out of the box, collided with Jay Clutterbuck, who's the Welsh skater that's down. And I didn't see it. Look, from the fact that both of them are holding their heads, it looks
Yeah.
like there was a head collision.
Right.
But what happened that I saw and had the Spanish bench up in arms was Clutterbuck appeared from where I'm sat to put both hands in the back of the Spanish skater 1714, that is Senera Hardcore, and push him. So I think we might, as well as having the stoppage for the injury, and it's great to see that Senera Hardcore is back up, and we'll see what happens here, but we may have penalties and such to be issued. Hopefully someone will come and let us know if we can't pick it up.
Yeah, it's potentially gross misconduct with that. So the Men's Roller Derby Association is excited to announce that it's, oops, sorry.
So I'm waving at the camera.
Oh, hi. Hello. The Men's Roller Derby Association is excited to announce that its 2016 championships will be held in Texas. The Lone Stars Showdown will be held at NYTEX Sports Center in beautiful North Richland Hills, Texas on October 15th, 16th, 2016, and will be hosted by Texas Men's Roller Derby. If you want to visit that, it is champs.mrda.org. Both players are now up, and we will be watching to see if, like, we can suss out if that did turn into a gross misconduct. It does look like we are still on an official timeout while they discuss that.
Whichever way it happens, both will have to sit out 3 jams.
Yes.
Because the jam was called for injury, and since they were both down, I think both will have to sit out 3. Now that will affect the Spanish more, since they've only got 9 skaters, I believe. Mind you, Wales are down to 13. Unfortunately, number 34, Terence Cronick, picked up an injury and is unlikely to participate in the rest of the tournament. He is up and about. He's probably here. I've not seen him, but he is walking around. But it's just not good to skate on it.
That's
so for
fair.
those watching at home, and I'll give a shout out to Chantel, his significantly better half. He's been worse. He's been better, but he's all right. He's a tough boy. Just while we've got this break, I'm going to do a couple of other shout-outs because I've got in trouble for tweets that were sent in that weren't read out. Lanthrax and Joe Mama from Old Riki and Tiger Bay, respectively, have been giving me grief. So I thought we'll get that done now.
That's fair. Get it out of the way.
All right, so you're done now, so you can stop whinging at me.
I'm afraid I haven't gotten any flack because I've been doing such an excellent job with my shout-outs.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Not to brag.
Perfection. Perfection right here.
When I'm your paragon, things have gone amiss.
So, of course, the referees and the officials are still discussing what's happened there. Just to give you a heads up of what you can expect for the rest of the day. Next up on this track, we'll see Germany play Mexico. The other game for Wales is at 1 o'clock local time. So add 7 hours on for that for the Welsh fans. So that will be 8 o'clock PM is when Wales play Germany on the nerd track. And at 8 o'clock UK time, 9 o'clock Spanish time, we'll see Spain in their last group game against Canada.
I was looking at I was about to check the Twitter, and right when the camera comes on, I'm like, I'm not messing with my phone.
Ever the professional.
Just trying to check the shout-out, so I don't want you to get any more grief. I'm looking out for you, sir.
Thank you, thank you. And believe me, I need looking out for. So I'm waiting to see what's happening here.
It looks like, well, we've got a ref talking to the skater in question at this point, and it looks like he is likely being assessed that gross misconduct. Is he sitting on his bench or is he sitting outside?
Yeah, he's sitting on his bench. I think he's been assessed with a penalty.
Okay.
And somebody else will have to serve it. It's not him that I thought would. It's not the Spanish skater, which was Sinera Hardcore.
Oh, no, this is the one that fell down, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Clutterbuck 918, who is sat on his bench. I can see him from here. It looks like it has been an expulsion, and I can see him sat here taking his skates off.
Okay. There you have it.
Unofficially, because we haven't been told anything official, it's just what we're trying to piece together the jigsaw.
We're not positive that an alt ref will come all the way over to talk to us. It's been really fast. Like I said, we've taken up 4 minutes, and the period clock does not stop. So we're halfway through this game, and almost 5 minutes have been taken up discussing this call, which is a testament to our reffing crew because they do take the time to examine each thing, but they do it as quickly as possible. So I'm really happy to see. I've recognized some of the names, and we have some really high-level officials here this weekend. It's brilliant.
And it does look like we are going to be back underway. 2:54. Jones has the start.
56, Perry Ballard for Spain.
So as we are back underway, just under 14 minutes to go. 56 plays 12 in favour of Wales in the green. And there's a track cut, so we have a Roller Derby Athletics Power Jam for Team Wales and the Jones boy.
Of course, Jones has lead jammer status, so he's in his best case scenario. He's got lead and that Power Jam.
And only 2 blockers on it are 3 blockers to deal with, but his blockers took out one of the Spanish. That was Burrows with the draw back on him. And now they move the pack to the back and subsequently put the front 2 Spanish blockers out of play.
Ballari is about to come back into play. He's been stood for a couple of seconds now. Here he comes back onto the track immediately, takes off his star for a stash, and mows his way into the green blockers. He's not being quite successful, as Wales does have great defensive maneuvers.
Star pass looks like it has been completed. That's Cubo, number 44, completed successfully.
It's going to be called before he can get back into the pack. That is a 11-point jam for Wales, bringing it up to 67, Spain at 12.
I believe you've got an update for what actually happened during that delay.
It looks like Clutterbuck.
Clutterbuck.
Yeah, Clutterbuck. I'm sorry, there's another skater that I'm mixing the names together. Got the gross misconduct and an expulsion for retaliatory shove.
So yeah, it was the 2 hands in the back. I thought that was the case.
Yeah, I thought maybe he'd done it like to keep balance.
As soon as he did it, he put his hands to his head as if he'd known. I think it was just an instinctive thing.
Yeah, trying to, oops. Yeah, sometimes your body doesn't work with your brain. It's all good. It happens to me all the time.
Yeah. So we are back in action. Ashby has just been recycled all the way back by the Spaniard. And that is number 13, Senor Calavera. Is that close? Is that right?
It's as close as we're going to get, sir.
As close as I'm going to get. But lead jammer has been declared now. Multiplayer block for Ashton. He'll go and sit in the box. Not that Ashby's worried, he's just quite happy he's going to be picking up some points. Star pass again to Kubo. We've seen Kubo start with the star a few times and take the star a couple of times as well now.
Kubo, of course, has been a favorite in the jammer line, and he's received many, many star passes this weekend. So one of the more live of the jammers that Spain has on the line. Of course, as you mentioned before, Spain has come in with like 9 skaters, a much shorter line than we'd expect, generally speaking.
Just give a quick shout out to Nerd Roller Skates. This is your dedicated roller skate shop with everything you need for Derby, Wrinkle Park. Visit them online at www.nerdskates.com, offering free shipping in Canada on orders over $150 at Nerd Roller Skates for people who roll.
Back out on the line is Balari facing off against number 36, Phillips.
So Phillips recycled back by Hugo Stiglitz. That's a great name.
Yeah.
Part of me hopes that is actually his real name and not a Derby name, because that's brilliant. Hugo Stiglitz.
I'm never going to talk to him, so I never find out otherwise. How's that?
We do have lead jammer for Spain. I can't see who it is from here.
That's number 56. That's Balari.
And Ben Phillips has successfully eaten the baby. Although Ashton gets another penalty, so he'll go and sit in the box.
So coming through, the Wales Phillips was in front, even though he wasn't lead, because as you said, Balari got sucked back into the pack. So Balari calls it off before Wales can pick up any points, just by virtue of being ahead.
Yeah, smart play there by Ben Phillips. You not lead, prevent the opposition from scoring.
Out on that roller, on the Nerd Skate Shop jammer line is Senor Calavera.
And he is up against number 254, that is Rhys Jones. Rhys Jones was taking the Spaniard again. He's had a really strong game blocking. He's done quite a few jammer takeouts. Butler had done the same, no to Senor Calavera. Oh, nice footwork, but not quite good enough. Kubo with the exit hit that time. And no, it's a low block called.
Did you see that apex jump though?
I didn't, I missed that.
Oh no, it was a brilliant apex jump there from Jones.
Hopefully we'll get that on the replay, but say Jones, after the apex jump, he has earned this Roller Derby Athletics Power Jam.
Jones coming through, 5 more points up for Wales, ever extending the score now, 75-12.
I think Ashton's found a seat that he finds really comfortable because he's off to the penalty box again. That's at least 3.
Maybe he's made friends with his timer.
Remember, it's 5 and you're done in these 30 minutes games. 5 constitutes a foul out.
Coming back in for another scoring pass, still on this power jam, even though Senor has stood in the box and is now entering the pack. He's going to have to come about half a lap away to start scoring. Wales is braced for him already, 3 in the back. Spanish team trying to break them up, and it looks like they've been quite successful in doing so. He takes
a ride on the back of Neil Butler for a moment. But he does fight through past Hughes at the front.
Yeah, during that, a very open inside allowed Jones to pick up another 5 points. The senior is coming through. He's completed his initial and will be scoring now.
So another 3 points picked up on that last pass. We believe that Ashton has fouled out. So he got a little bit too comfy in the penalty box.
Yeah.
Just under 8 minutes to go. After that 22-point jam, it's 92 for Wales and 12 for Spain. If you're just joining us, A, where have you been? B, Wales are in the green, Spain are in the red.
And C, you can give us shout-outs on Twitter, if you like, at #MRDWC. Yep. There is a team timeout, which is brought to you by Quad Skate Shop.
S1.
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 S1 is part of my uniform.
A clear path through the pack almost never exists. So we fight and make our own.
We are back. I'd like to point out the mechanic, number 79, who we missed dearly today, cheering for Wales over Twitter for us. Says, you got this, stay together strong. I think I think they're going to take your advice. Currently the score, Wales 92, Spain at 12.
So that was a team timeout taken by Spain. So again, in these 30-minute games, which all except the last games of the day are, then it is, you have one team timeout, although we now go into an official timeout, which gives me a chance to thank the power of Grayskull. Bespoke handmade sportswear, proud sponsors of Team Wales, and every item is designed and made in their studio in the UK. If you want your pictures of your pets on your legs, we can totally do that.
Oh my word.
Power of Grayskull, making your legs happy. As a UK-based announcer, I have seen a lot of people in various different Power of Grayskull leggings. They are really good. And they literally can have all sorts of things on there. I've seen them do custom leggings for sort of one-day tournaments, mini events, fundraisers, as well as team-specific leggings as well. So, yeah, go check them out wherever you are, because I'm sure they'll ship to you if you ask them nicely.
If you ask them nicely.
Yeah.
Pay a little extra in shipping. Whatever works.
Yeah, but to have pictures of your pets on your legs.
I know, I'm like right now, I'm just like fantasizing about this. Take my cat everywhere.
Oh, yes. The infamous smash face. Yes, I am going to name your cat on the feed.
Yeah. I didn't want to bring it up, but she's so good.
So anyway, back to the action. We do still have 5 minutes of derby left in this game. It's number 19, that is Ashby with the star.
Yeah, out on that nerd skate shop jammer line, that is going to be number 56, Balari. Once again, ooh, Perez taking a really huge spill. Back up in action now.
We have Lee Jammer for Perry Balari.
Through and about a quarter of the way behind him is Ashby.
So Welsh blockers, although Boris has gone to the box, Welsh blockers really sped up the pack, trying to protect those points. Trying to give Ashby the chance to pick up some at the back. Is there any low-hanging fruit for Ashby? Nope.
Doesn't look like, oh, there was two picked up by Spain. Didn't know if he quite made it through because he was zung, like that's a past tense of a word, zung through that pack. He was zinging through that pack and did manage to get his hips past two of the Wales skaters. It's the first 2 points scored and quite a few jams for Spain. They are very excited about it.
So trying to stop the mini Spanish revival now will be number 36. That is Phillips.
That is 44 out for Spain, Kubo.
And they're straight into it with each other to start with. So Kubo, we've seen jam. We've seen him take the star a few times.
Looks like he is working his way towards the front. He does not have lead and no pass, no penalty, even though he was out first. So lead is still open, so Wales can pick it up if they successfully get through, and it looks like that's going to happen now.
No.
There we go.
Oh, wait, it has now? I thought there was a no pass, no penalty there as well.
Yeah, I think she wasn't clear if lead was open, because it was like just that momentary thought.
So Kubo's already picked up 4 points. Can Phillips match it? He can. So again, I like that from Phillips and Team Wales. By the time he got out and got lead, Spanish Jammer was already in scoring position.
Right.
So rather than call it and maybe lose the jam by 1 or 2 points, trust your team to try and hold him back. All right, you got 3, you got 4, but he then trusted himself and picked up 4 himself. So it ended up being a tied jam. 96-18 with 3 minutes just under to go. And the Jones boys back on the jammer line. And he will be up against, for the first time, Shinigami. But Lee Jam has gone to the Jones boy very quickly. That was a blink and you'll miss it one. So Shinigami's taken the star off, but his pivot was out there trying to stop the Jones boy. And Burrows. Oh, there's a high block. That's the danger of trying to do the star pass when you reach over. You can end up just connecting with an opposition player's head, get the high block. That puts Jones on the Roller Derby Athletics Power Jam. And Wales have managed to hold Ache, is that? Number 22?
Ache.
Trying to hold him back, trying to keep the Spanish blockers apart, trying to make it a bit easier for Jones. He decides to skate straight into Bache rather than trying to find it out.
Yeah, well, Ajay is trying to hold that back since he's back there anyway. Tried to go ahead and engage
double hits. Marcus Jenkins, the two Spanish blockers coming back, trying to recycle Jones. He takes them both out. Jammer back on though. It's Shinigami. And he gets through. He completes his initial pass for Team Spain.
Coming in with that star stash. May have helped him get through a bit. Oh, it's going to turn into another roller derby athletics power jam, now in favor of Team Spain, as a back block had been assessed to Jones.
Jones this jam has taken Wales over the 100 mark, currently on 116. Spain are on 18, but Shinigami, he is on a scoring pass.
Got about 16 seconds left in this jam.
And Shinigami will have to do it on himself now as his pivot has gone to the box. That is the Spaniard. And a high block, a second high block of the jam on Shinigami.
Starting to play musical jammers, but Jones has already been standing in the box, so it'll be almost a full penalty. We're going to have pretty much a 30-second power start. So we're going to start off with no jammers on the line because they're both in the box. Jones is going to pop right out and be on his 30-second roller derby athletics power jam.
Yeah.
So FoxU from UK has pointed out, oops, sorry, we have a replay going. That was the
nice little take on the inside of the jam.
Really good take. I couldn't quite see it from this angle. I'd like to say hi to FoxU, who says hi to King Crazy, and we shout out to Rebellion, who are training during a Team England game later. Sorry, hopefully you can get a replay of the feed somewhere.
So hi FoxU. Saves me getting in trouble from that one. Rhys Jones is out of the box. He has lead Gemma. So this is a roller derby athletics power jam. He's taken out by that was, I think it was number 12, Perez. Should be able to recognize him with the sunglasses.
It's the sunglasses, yeah.
Try it again, but that time Jones does get through for a full 5. We are on jam time remaining now as Hughes takes a bit of a tumble. I didn't see what caused it, I just saw him rolling on the floor.
Shinigami is back in there trying to, wow. He got him down on the ground, but at the same time, they're down at the ground at his feet. Shinigami is through on his initial and is going to be coming in on his first scoring pass. Just kidding. Jones is going to call it off while he's halfway around the track. 2 more points on the board that time. A 7-point jam for Wales, bringing it up to 127. Spain sitting at 22. That is our unofficial final.
That is our unofficial final. For those of you that are interested, that should pretty much guarantee Wales second place in the group. So we just have this last replay coming through here, and
whoa,
bodies flying everywhere.
That's the angle we can't see.
Yeah, unfortunately. So, I have been King Crazy.
I'm still Julia Sleazer.
This has been fantastic. Thank you for joining us. Next up on this track, we will see Germany versus Mexico, and we'll see you in a little while.
I skate with the Gotham Girls All-Stars. I've skated on roll-on products for the past maybe, I think, feels like 4 or 5 years, and I'm loving the plates that I'm on now. I have a good response with them. I feel like my agility has changed. The edging that I use has really benefited from the product. The thing that I like about the roll-line products is the bearings. I fell in love with them instantly. I put them on right before brouhaha, rolled with them all 3 games, and I liked the response that I got. They were quick rolling, no weird break-in or awkwardness, and I couldn't be happier with them.
Hi, I'm Flo et al. I'm a blocker for Gotham Girls All-Stars. This is my first year on the All-Stars. I've been a member of Gotham Girls Roller Derby for 3 years. I really love the quality of the product. I feel like I've found my edges so much more with these new plates and with the wheels. I know that prior to the switch, I always had a huge sense of anxiety when going into a game on a new floor. And I would bring like a suitcase full of different wheels just in case. And I've now used these plates and wheels on 3 different surfaces and like didn't even have to think about switching, just got out on the floor and felt perfect skating in them. My stops were great, my edges were great, like everything just felt so comfortable. So I feel like they're really versatile. The wheels had very little break-in. With the plates, I love that they're low to the ground. I feel like I have a lot more control and precision with my edges.
Hey, my name is Misty Maven. I am a jammer for the Gotham Girls All-Stars, and I have been a part of roller derby for Gotham for 3 years now. So from last season and this season, I updated my plates to roll-line plates, and they have been so responsive. It's been insane. Like the littlest movement, the plate responds with my foot. It's like I'm not even wearing skates. It's like I'm running on my sneakers. I have to buy new protective gear like every month just because I'm so hard on everything, but roll-line, I don't have to worry about that. I've had my plates now since the beginning of the season, and they're still going like they're brand new.
Okay, I love to play roller derby because
I 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 play roller derby because
Ich spiele Derby hier, weil ich die Action auf dem Spielfeld mag.
I'm competitive, I like energy, I like power and I like the speed.
omdat ik ervan hou lijp te doen op rolschaatsen. Het is een vet bizarre sport.
que j'aime me donner à fond sur le track et ça me rend heureuse.
perché non posso farne a meno.
Love at first sight.
I love developing my skills and I love developing new strategies. It's taken me to many new places that I would not have normally gone.
Altså fordi jeg kan stå så meget på rulleskøjter, som jeg gør.
Soy muy competitiva. It is the most unique opportunity to go past your boundaries and try anything and everything that you thought you couldn't do and prove to yourself that you can.
Voljela bi da mogu igrati roller derby i u Hrvatskoj.
We really miss the feeling of spontaneously visiting a store and trying out the newest gear. A hangout for all roller skaters. Everyone has their own unique style. Because of our large assortment, we can now personalise roller skates while you wait, so you can try them out right away. Our mission is to fit you with the right gear, and don't forget to turn left.
A lot of very impressive people in roller derby.
This was definitely a proud moment for me, wearing the black, white, and red.
I care about this thing more than I care about any other article of clothing in my wardrobe.
This represents to me like 7 years of blood, sweat, and tears.
Glitter is fun and hardcore. I've learned that it's hardcore.
My uniform is always in pristine condition.
My truck is purple, my shoes are purple, my underwear are purple.
It takes a lot of drive and a lot of passion to keep going in roller derby.
Sometimes when you play roller derby, you're just kind of like, why am I doing this? This is so weird.
I just can't imagine that I'd get more kicks like playing golf than I do hitting a you know? Feels good.
My name is Rachel Rotten.
My name is Midge Wilhelm.
I'm Fifi Nomenon.
I'm Jackie Daniels.
My name's Steph Maney.
Hi, I'm Scald Eagle.
And S1.
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 And S1 is part of my uniform.
Hip, whip, don't grip, slap the pack. If you block the floss, then I can jam the track. Quads on the floor, stars on the head. Roller derby lock, what the zebra said. Yeah, we rollin', yeah, we rapping for real. Can't feel the back wheels underneath my heels. Up through my spine, penetrating the heart. Calling off the jam till the next jam starts.
Nerd Roller Skates is your dedicated quad roller skate shop in Calgary, Alberta.
Being a nerd is about being really excited and really passionate about a really specific thing.
Nerd Roller Skates is your dedicated quad roller skate shop in Calgary, Alberta.
Being a nerd is about being really excited and really passionate about a really specific thing. And the thing that we are really excited and passionate about is roller skates.
Nerd Roller Skates.
Official skate shop, Men's Roller Derby World Cup 2016.
For people who roll.
I am your fortress on the front line of sport. Engineered to be stronger than the attack. I defy convention by protecting more, with less, helping you breathe easier, hydrate faster, speak more clearly. I am SISU, and I fend for you.
don't grip, clap the pack. If you block the flock, then I can jam the track. Quads on the floor, stars on the head. Roller derby log, what the zebra said. Yeah, we rollin', yeah, we rapping for real. Can't feel the back wheels underneath my heels. Up through my spine, penetrating the heart. Calling up the jam till the next jam starts.
We really miss the feeling of spontaneously visiting a store and trying out the newest gear. A hangout for all roller skaters. Everyone has their own unique style. Because of our large assortment, we can now personalise roller skates while you wait, so you can try them out right away. Our mission is to fit you with the right gear, and don't forget to turn left.
Hey, this is Dan from S1 Helmets. We're in the testing lab today, testing helmets to see if they pass the multiple impact certification test. We're going to be testing 3 helmets today. A soft foam helmet with EVA foam and a tear-cloth liner, the hockey helmet with triple density EVA foam, the S1 Lifer helmet with EPS fusion foam. All 3 of these helmets are marketed as multiple impact helmets. We're going to test all of them today and see which ones actually pass the test. The multiple impact test is when we drop a helmet to achieve a velocity of 4.57 meters per second. This simulates a 10-mile-an-hour impact or a 4-foot drop. The same helmet is tested 3 times in the same location. The helmet must reduce the energy pulse to under 300 Gs each time. Anything over 300 Gs can result in a traumatic brain injury or a severe concussion. In summary, the soft foam helmet with EVA foam and the hockey helmet with triple density foam did not pass the multiple impact test. The S1 Lifer helmet with EPS fusion foam did pass the multiple impact test.